Okay, so now we're going to work on a technique that's I call, well, it's called the watch. You can call it anything you want, but this is a technique that I use for dogs that are leash reactive to other dogs. But it works in other situations because it teaches the dog to focus. So in order to do this, I have one treat in this hand. I have a handful of treats in this hand. What I'm going to do is put my hands on my thighs like this. Now, normally I tell people don't cheat. Don't make a sound to get the dog to look up at you. Wait for the dog to look at your face voluntarily. In this case, I don't have any choice. The dog will not hear me. So what I'm going to do is put him down there and I'm going to reward the dog for looking at me. So I'm going to hold it up between my eyes and then go straight to the dog's mouth when the dog gives me eye contact voluntarily. It's probably not be the most exciting footage. We just have to be patient and wait. So I would come up with like an eye, this maybe says watch. I don't even disagree if she nudges it. And what you'll see is she should start looking up faster and faster. But this is why I don't want to move. And if it's just, you have to, there we go. So she just gave me just a very quick darting of the eyes, and I rewarded that. So you have to pay close attention. So if you're in here and somebody else is talking to you, say, excuse me, I can't give you my eye contact right now, but I am listening to what you're saying. So first we do it where we're going like this, and then straight to the dog's mouth, and then doing the command immediately after. But eventually what you want to do, and I'll elongate it in this one. And I'm not going to respond to that. See, I'm taking a little bit longer to deliver. So I want her gaze to linger. She doesn't have to look me in the eyes, she just has to look me in the face.
Okay.
So what you want to do for this is, get yourself maybe a dozen or so treats, and eventually what's going to happen, she's just going to start bouncing up and looking at you right away. Then you're going to elongate it. So again, come up with a hand signal. I'm using this right now for you, but you can use anything you want. Now, it'd be even more helpful if you had somebody behind you that could give the hand signal, so at the same time that you're delivering the treat, so she sees them simultaneously. But eventually then you can stop the floor, get her to look at you and go like this, and she sits down and looks at you rather than focusing on the guest, rather than focusing on the sailboat or the plane or anything. Now I would also do this with Sage, because Sage is just all over the place, and I think she is overwhelmed when new people come in and new experiences, she doesn't know how to process it. That's why she freaks out. So I think if you can teach her to sit and focus, this helps her settle down because she's staying focused, and you're teaching her to look at your face rather than worry about all the other things that are going on in the room. I've worked with a number of dogs. This really helps them develop some self-control, and it's a great way to distract them from whatever it is that they're focusing on. So again, come up with whatever hand signal you want. But this is, I'm glad I didn't think that she would respond based on how she responded when I first came in. But I would definitely do it with both dogs, and everybody in the family, I would have them do this exercise as well. Now at first, it's just as soon as she looks, boom, we're delivering. But eventually get to the point where it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But keep it so the dog's looking in the face the whole time, and gradually get it longer and longer periods of time, but come up with a very unique hand signal if you don't want to use the eyes that I'm showing you, so that you can give them that command, and that's what they do is look at you.